Hi, Leo. Hold on, let me get this situated. Okay. So, I'm doing some individual readings and messages and stuff like that, and y'all are just next on the list. So, yeah, this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I had to kind of just go ahead and start the video because I felt like I was procrastinating. So, are y'all procrastinating? Like, is that something that's going on, or was that just me? I don't know. But it just felt like I was procrastinating, so it's like, okay, let me just start the video and then I'll get ready because I keep finding stuff to do and I'm just not doing what I need to do in order to really finish. So, hi, my name is B. Just in case if you're new to being here, if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Like, share, subscribe, drop down below in the description box to find me on my other platforms, to book a personal reading if you're interested, and you can find the discount code there as well. So far, the readings have been pretty interesting. I'm just going down the list. So yeah, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Nothing I say here is meant to trigger or confuse you at any given moment of this. And if that just so happens to happen, then maybe turn this off. Maybe I'm not the reader for you. Maybe this is the video for you, or maybe now is the time to be receiving these messages. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so we can go ahead and bada bing, bada boom, get this over with. Give me something for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Allow these messages to resonate for those who need them the most. Allow this video to find those who need this message the most. Okay, and allow it to bring them some clarity surrounding wherever they are in their life right now. Give me one more card. You have the Two of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands is here, the Sun card, and the Two of Pentacles fell out, but I'm going to take it reversed. Okay, I think this is a really good time to for one, remind yourself of your power. Leo, you came out with the Queen of Wands and the Sun card right next to it. Okay, so this is a good time to remember your passion, remember your confidence, remember your courage, remember who you are. Okay, Queen of Wands energy, especially for you guys, Leos. Okay, it's very much remembering that yo don't stink. Remembering that you are that girl, you are that guy, you are Himothy, or however you however you want to flip it up and rub it down, right? You are Himothy. You really know who you are, okay? And to understand that, again, your confidence is only a part of the battle, okay, but actually might be the biggest part of the battle. The Two of Wands is here, which is the first card out, which makes me feel like things could be picking up, things could be having some momentum. However, with the nine, excuse me, of swords right next to it, the Nine of Swords right next to it makes me feel like for some of you, you could actually be having some anxiety about things progressing, momentum having coming in, or just things kind of working out in your favor. Okay, it could feel really hard to really lean into your confidence right now, especially if you're having pessimistic thoughts, if you're just feeling overly worried, or if, again, you're just having some anxiety or insecurities, especially when it comes to the things that make you feel fulfilled. The Nine of Cups is about your wish fulfillment, what makes you happy, what makes you feel emotionally safe, what makes you feel emotionally seen, not only in other people externally, but within yourself as well. Okay, so this is a good time to, again, you can kind of help with a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry and fear if you kind of lean more into your confidence, right? The Queen of Wands is very confident, very courageous, very bold, very passionate, but she also knows that, again, what's for her is what's for her. She doesn't have to worry too much about what isn't coming around or what isn't in alignment, who's not talking to her, who's not doing this, not doing that. She understands that, again, she is the hot commodity. So it doesn't really matter what nobody else is doing. It doesn't really matter what anyone else is saying. It doesn't really matter how anyone else feels about it, because at the end of the day, the Queen of Wands knows that she is that girl. I don't have to get off of my throne for anyone or anything if I don't want to. And this is the new energy that you need to be in, and not juggle it and not penny pinch it. For some of you, the word humble is coming to me. So again, for some of you, you might maybe juggling that, where it's like, you know that you don't stink, you know that you're really that one, you have that it factor, that it quality. Anybody would be happy to be around you, anybody would be happy to be in your good graces, right? But then you might also have a tendency to want to, like, feel or stay humble, where it's like, yeah, I know that I'm this and I'm that, and you know what I'm saying, I'm so cool and da 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 da, but then in the flip side, it's like, but I want to be humble, right? I know that ain't nobody better than me. However, there might be somebody out here better than me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now ain't the time to really juggle the two. Now is the time to, like, pick a fence and stand on that. If you're gonna be insecure, be insecure. If you're not gonna be insecure, don't be insecure. But don't be insecure under the guise of humbling yourself. Okay? Because that's kind of what this is feeling like too. For some of y'all, it's like you secretly can be a little insecure, but then you kind of convince yourself, like, oh, I'm not insecure. I'm just, humble. And it's like, are you? Because it seems a little insecure, right? Just like I've met some Leos who swear up and down that they just so humble, but be the first ones to kind of put it in people's face. And it's like, you're really not as humble as you think you are. You know what I'm saying? So, but however, though, anyway, like I said, some of your anxieties could be messing up what genuinely makes you happy, or your overall just sense of happiness and contentment with life. Okay, if you feel super content and happy with life, now isn't the time to be indulging in, anxieties and insecurities and excessive worrying, because, you're ready for things to move forward. Things will move forward. You will be at the next level. You will go to the next step. You will have new opportunities. Doors are opening for you. You have to be the one to believe that, though, even when you can't see it in your immediate reality. Okay. Yeah, Plenty by Lil Baby and Lucci is playing. So again, things are working out for you. You know what I'm saying? You will have plentifulness. I think that was last week's "What do you need to know" message, or this week's "What do you not?" Because I didn't do this week yet. So it must be last week's "What do you need to know" in Wednesday message, where it's like you have plentiful. You don't have to ever worry about what is or what isn't coming in for you. You will have more than enough. You do have more than enough, even if it doesn't feel like it right now in your life. Okay, give me this Nine of Wands. What's the anxiety? What's the worry? What's the fear? The Queen of Cups is reversed. Give me another card on that. What is the anxiety? What is the fear? What is the worry? Because Queen of Cups falling here is interesting. The High Priestess fell kind of, it landed reverse, but I saw it on the way down upright, so that's how I'm gonna take it. For some of you, again, you could be having a lot of anxiety because it's like hard to listen to your intuition. I just said that in, who was before y'all? Pisces. Pisces, or was it Scorpio? One of the two. I did Pisces and Scorpio before I got to y'all. So it's one of those. But yeah, the message that I got from them too was like, again, you could your intuition and discernment, it sounds similar to your anxiety when you haven't really healed through some things. They can both sound and feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Again, insecurity can sound like being humble, and being humble can sound like insecurity, but only you can really know what it's really rooted in. If you walk around and you like, yeah, like my doesn't stink, but it also does. No one's perfect. Everyone has stuff about them. It's like, yeah, that's true, but that's not what we're talking about right now. When we say yo don't stink, that means understanding that nobody fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? That you really on top three. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not to say you're without flaws. That's not to say you're not imperfect, or that you don't have quirks and things about you. Of course, obviously, we all do, right? But it's about how well you can, again, stand in that and understand who you are, right? I say that as Sexy Red just started playing, right? And again, despite how people feel about Sexy Red, all of her music is still about what? I look good, your baby daddy want me, all of these men want me, I'm from wherever I'm from, and I'm really that girl, and I'm ghetto fabulous, and I'm a hoochie, and I'm this, that, and the third, but I'm still paid, I'm still that, I still beat you up, and I still your baby daddy and my baby daddy too, right? It's just about understanding who you are and being confident and authentic, and like, courageous in that. So again, it's like I said, your anxieties and your intuition can be a little confusing when you haven't healed, when you sit in insecurity, right? Is it that yo don't stink because, oh, I'm just not perfect and I'm just humble, and because that's just the reality of life? Or can you look at it from, look, ain't nobody giving me a run for my money, I'm really that one, I'm really that girl, you know what I'm saying? Everything works out for me in my favor. I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to stress about nothing, because my divine team loves me, my niggas love me, my friends love me, everybody love me, and if anybody don't love me, it's a personal problem. You don't even like yourself, and that's why you don't like me. You see how that's a difference in energy? Do you feel that difference in energy? Well, I mean, I'm pretty, and I'm just so cool, but maybe I'm just not the most equipped for the job. you know, my resume is cool and I have so much great experience, but maybe there's someone out there who is better than me and more equipped for the job, versus saying they would be crazy to not hire me. My resume is amazing, my interview skills are amazing, I'm a team player, I'm literally a diamond in the rough. I'm doing you a favor by even applying. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing you a favor by even applying. You're happy that I'm even here. You're happy that I'm even showing up. And if you don't hire me for the job, it's your loss. Right? That's kind of the vibe you need to be in. You having some anxiety, it seems like, around just being like vulnerably authentic, and or like allowing your intuition to really come in and lead you. Right? You have to get out of your head and into your stomach, into your solar plexus, into your gut reaction, to really understand what's going on and to be able to cut through the fear and the worry in order to understand what's discernment, what is the divine speaking to you, and what you're being told to do. Okay, but it also comes with you nurturing your intuition. When's the last time you done some intuition testing? When's the last time you strengthened your intuition, you cleansed yourself, you strengthen your third eye, strengthen your crown chakra, strengthen your discernment, strengthen the trust that you have in trusting yourself and what you know and what you feel. That's what's going to help you progress too. And that'll also be something that helps you feel a little more content, happy, and fulfilled emotionally, either within yourself, within your life and your environment, or maybe some of the connections that you have in your life. Give me this two of pentacles reversed. Yeah, strength card reverse. So now isn't the time to be juggling anything. Now is not the time to be straddling the fence. Like I said, you're gonna have to really get into your strength and allow your strength to really sway you to one side or the other. Like I said, you either gonna be humble and down to earth, as people like to call it. And I use air quotes because, again, like I said, sometimes in most cases it don't be that people be humble and down to earth. People just be insecure and they call it humble. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm the baddest in the world. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm just the best candidate for the job. I won't sit here and act like I'm the best student because I'm humble. When it's like, no, you're insecure. You genuinely don't think you're the best. You genuinely don't think you're the baddest. You genuinely don't think you're the best candidate. But you don't want to sound insecure, so you tell people, convince yourself that it's you being humble, versus getting off in your bag and saying, you know what, I ain't finna straddle the fence. I'm not straddling the fence on my confidence. I'm not straddling the fence on my potential. I'm not straddling the fence on who I am. I know I'm the best student in this class, and somebody had to put the money where their mouth at to prove to me I'm wrong. I know I'm the best candidate for this job. I know I'm the best candidate, the best option for the relationship. I know that I'm really that girl. I know when I walk into the room, heads turn. I know that I'm really that guy. I know that when I walk into the room, heads turn. I know I'm the best candidate for the job. I know I have the best resume. I'm the best interviewer. I'm the best of the best of the best. That's what comes with your strength. And once you start to move like that and remember that that's authentically how you should be operating in the world, it becomes a bit easier for you to like garner certain opportunities and to be confident on certain opportunities, right? Like I said, Queen of Wands is here next to the Sun card. This is your energy, but this is about new opportunities and new potentials coming in. How well can you believe that you deserve them? How well can you believe that you deserve them? How well can you believe that, yeah, things are working out in my favor because I'm me? The sun shines down on me. You know what I'm saying? Look at the hands and the rays off of this sun card. Look, don't it look like it's dropping something on her? It look like she got so much blessings that she gotta put her hands up. Hold on, wait. Everybody slow down. One blessing at a time, please. I'm only one person. I only have two hands to be able to carry all of these blessings that you raining down on me, right? But again, you have to be the one to be confident enough to believe and to say, you know what, the sun rises and sets on my motherfucking beautiful face, and there's nothing out here that I can't do. There's no one out here that I can't be with. There's nothing too big or too small for me that I can't have if I want it. So your confidence is being asked to come into play right now. Turning your back, I also want to pay attention to this, right? You see how her back is turned to this Nine of Swords? Her back is turned, right? Her hand is up, right? In this Queen of Wands, just like her hands are up, right? So again, this makes me feel like, you could be having a lot that's trying to come in, but making sure that you're not like self-sabotaging your own blessings. Don't make sure that you're not self-sabotaging your own life. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like you want to be too humble, or because you know what I'm saying, almost want to pass the blessings. Like, that's kind of what this is giving me. Whereas, like, this ain't the time to be trying to be like super considerate of others either. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's cool. I don't have to take the position. You can give it to this person because I'm humble. No. You deserve all the blessings, all the good things, all of the opportunities that God is trying to bestow upon you. Don't be insecure and then self-sabotage and then fuck the shit up because you want to act like, oh, I just don't deserve all of this goodness that God is. Your bullshit. Bullshit, you don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So stop straddling the fence. Like, this makes me feel like you could have some opportunities and things coming in for you right now. Don't say no to any of them. I wouldn't say no to any of them. Allow people to do good things for you. Allow people to show up for you in good graces. Allow for people to pour into you the way that they're trying to pour into you because they're trying to pour into you. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's a job opportunity, accept it. If it's a suitor in a courtship, something, accept it. Right? This is a good time to start putting yourself in situations and in blessings so you can really start reaping the rewards for what it is that you want and how you feel. You're really close to something. I'm seeing 9-9 in front of me. Okay, so that lets me know that you're, again, close to a breakthrough, close to something that really can make you feel fulfilled, and that can really make you really happy. But it feels like it's on the other side of this fear, other side of this anxiety, other side of this fake, humble, insecure. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not gonna say I'm the best of the best, but I'm good at what I do. Nah, fuck all of that. I'm the best of the best of the best. Ain't nobody over around this bitch giving me a run for my money. I deserve all of the finer things in life. I deserve all of the blessings. I deserve all of the goodness. And plus some, right? That's not to be arrogant. You don't want to be a bitch and be an asshole, be a jackass and be arrogant. No one likes a jackass and an asshole, right? But that don't mean you got to be fake humble and insecure either and act like, oh, I'm just fuck all of that. 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 That doesn't matter. No one knows. We're not doing that. But I deserve to be in this room. I deserve to be in this space. I deserve that opportunity. I deserve to be of authority. I deserve to walk in the room and heads turn. I deserve to be treated with respect. I deserve to be treated to a certain caliber. I deserve these things. Why? Because I know what I deserve. I know who I am. I know what my worth is. And I already know and have the confidence and the courage to know that I'm better than most. So it just depends on you and how you want to operate with it, Leo, to be honest. Give me an oracle card. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the world card. So again, this is time to wrap up a cycle. For some of y'all, again, you've been being fake confident. For some of y'all, you being fake humble. You sit here and act like, oh, I ain't gonna toot my own horn. Well, not to brag, not to boast on myself. Why wouldn't you want to boast on yourself? Why wouldn't you want to brag about yourself? Why wouldn't you want to, put it in motherfuckers' faces? Again, not to be an asshole, but because you also deserve praise. You deserve to brag about your accomplishments. In a world where a motherfuckers don't ever accomplish shit in life. You ever been around them people? They don't accomplish nothing. They haven't done shit with themselves. They don't even know who they is. They're not even in a favorable position to where you can look at them and go, wow, I'm really inspired. But them same people will come brag to you about the silliest shit. Between me and y'all, right? I have somebody I've been getting real close to or whatever. I think, I'm developing a little bit of feelings for them maybe. But we ain't got to talk about all that. But it'd be interesting because, like, right, for instance, I have somebody I work with. And I came to work and, unfortunately had a hickey on me. And again, I'm grown. I'm not finna sit here and go out my way to try to hide nothing, but I'm also not finna go put it in nobody's faces. I mean, I got a hickey. There's nothing to get a cookie about, but I'm also not finna sit here and play fake insecure and humble and act like I don't know what I be doing in the dark. No, I'm grown. I had a little fun in the sun, bitch. Everybody mind their business. That's as far as I'm concerned, right? I go to work, motherfuckers clocking me, acting like, oh, girl, you got a hickey on your neck? Oh, you got a hickey on your neck? Why I come to work one day and one particular girl was trying to go out her way to show me that she also got a hickey on her neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, a cycle is wrapping up. You don't have to kind of, again, put it in nobody's face and play fake humble. You know what I'm saying? And act like, oh, I just don't deserve. No, you let it be what it's gonna be, and let people, you know, kind of show up how they gonna show up. You're not in competition with nobody, you know, but it doesn't have to give you no anxiety either on like where you gonna be at and how you feel about things. Y'all said I went to work in a motherfucker trying to act like they wanted me. You know what I'm saying? But again, they trying to put it in somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? You trying to fake be like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm really that, you know, cause you know what I'm saying. And again, weird way it happened. I go in, I'm not even thinking about no shit. I'm like, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? What's up? How you doing today? She act like, oh, I'm good. Did you really just try? You know what I'm saying? You can't even have a regular conversation with me. You want to be showing me you got a hickey on your neck? You're that pressed to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like again, you running foot to foot with me, or you that pressed to want to show me some shit? Like okay. Like again, I didn't go to work parading around my hickeys and showing people like, oh, look what I did yesterday. I'm just so good, like, you know. But again, that happens when you're insecure. This is someone who it don't take much for me to already be able to sniff them out. Oh, girl, you insecure. You don't really have much going on in your life, right? Again, it be people who be bragging on shit that don't have nothing going on in their life, and you sitting here acting like you scared to brag about how you got all A's this semester and you done made the dean's list. You scared to brag about what your talents, your accolades, how good you are, how you deserve to be in this position, how you deserve to have the top spot. You scared? When it's people who don't have shit going on, a pot to piss in and one to throw it out of, they ain't got no accolades, they ain't got no nothing, running off shit but pride and ego. You have nothing else to show for yourself. And these are going to be the ones who going to be the loudest when they get to bragging. They will say, girl, what? You want to come and then want to what? Show me like, ooh, look, because you see, I'm doing so good today. Girl, that's something for you to come to work and brag about? Because that wasn't nothing for me to go home and brag about. A hickey is an easy thing to get. A nigga is an easy thing to get. Sex is a very easy thing to have. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, Leo, allow this to make you brag different. You need to start bragging different right now. You need to start really putting it in people's faces and putting it in your own face. And putting it in your own face. Reminding yourself of who you is. Reminding yourself that the sun rises and sets on your beautiful, wonderful, magnificent face. And that there's nothing out here in this world that you can't do because you really that one. Okay? Because you really that guy, because you really that girl, because these people really not fucking with you. This is the time to really be in that vibe and to really be in that energy. For real. Wrap this cycle up of trying to like play nice, or you don't want to ruffle nobody else's feathers, so you trying to act humble, you know, you ain't trying to really brag much. Nah, brag. Like I'm even hearing, I can't remember what quote that was from, but I'm even hearing I brag different. I feel like that was a bar or a song or something, but I just heard that I brag different. I move different. I walk different. I brag different. I flex different. What people over here bragging and flexing about is not a brag and a flex to me, says Leo, right? I brag different. My confidence set up different. My courageousness set up different. I'm really different. I'm really having my way out here with these people. Because again, you have a lot coming in for you. The divine is about to start raining down on you, very, very special. Okay, and it's gonna be time for you to really do it. Why does everybody else who don't have half of the talents, half of the favor, half of the grace, half of the blessings that you have get to run their mouth so freely, and you stand back in the corner and just chill and act like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna be humble. I'm just gonna be humble. I'm not gonna say nothing. They don't know that I came up on 2 M's last night. They don't know that I done got engaged to a man who just loved me and loved my stinking drawers. They don't know that I got married to a wife, or I already proposed to a wife who loved me and support me, and we really on some goddamn Michelle and Barack shit because we support each other. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'ma just be humble. You know, I really deserve that position. You know what I'm saying? But they gave it to somebody who ain't even as half as qualified as me. But it's cool. I'ma be humble. No, stop being humble. Stop being humble. Now is not the time to be humble. Go advocate for the position. I don't think y'all should give this person the position, because I think y'all should give it to me. I'm better than them. I come in earlier. I stay later. My sales are better. My numbers are better. I look better. Better money. Better bank. Better pizza. Better pussy ass nigga. Better pizza Papa John's, bitches. What is giving? Okay? I'm better. My bag better, I brag better, better ingredients, better pizza, better pussy ass nigga Papa John's. Period. That's the vibe you need to be in. That's the vibe you need to be in right now. That's the vibe we want you in right now. Yeah. And then look what fell out. And you already know That story again. I tell y'all all the time. I'm not the biggest Selena fan, so I ain't gonna sit here and act like BD bomb bomb and like all that shit. Like I was just up into the times. But one thing I do know about the bitch is that somebody that she trusted is the one who got her up out of here. Preferably a motherfucker who was probably really really insecure and knew that she was not that bitch. Wasn't Selena an Aries also? Right, with this Queen of Wands energy, sitting here on top of this Queen of Wands energy, understanding who she is, right? What it say in this card? Trailblazer, safety, role model, exotic, charismatic, sabotage, I could fall in love, gone too soon. You see how nice she look? Don't she look real good? Okay, in this black and in this red backdrop, she look real nice, real pretty. I can assure you, Miss Selena ain't sitting around here acting like, oh, I'm okay. You know, I be singing or whatever, but I ain't the best singer or nothing like that. I'm sure she knew that she was that girl. I'm sure she knew she was that one. She didn't have to really talk about it. Bitch, I am Selena. Bitty bitty bomb bomb. Bitch, you heard what I said. Bitch, you heard what I said. Bitty bitty bomb bomb. Bitch, you heard when you hit these girls out here singing my shit. And it feel like that's just the same vibe you might need to be in right now. Okay, you have a lot of people that's watching you. You have a lot of people who love you and is dreaming of you. That also comes with people not really liking you that much. But again, it's up for you to kind of take that energy and run with it. Okay, you have a lot of people watching you. You are a trailblazer. You are a waymaker. You are a role model. Act like it. Act like it. This ain't the time to be trying to act humble. Beyonce is Beyonce, bitch. Megan Thee Stallion is Megan Thee Stallion, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna is Rihanna. At the end of the day, you think they sitting around here acting like, oh, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, Megan, you're such a rapper. I'm okay. I'm not the best rapper in the world or nothing like that. You couldn't convince them that they not. Sorry, I was like, bitch, is that a is that a ball spot? But you can't convince them that they not. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to Nicki Minaj and convince Nicki Minaj she's not the best rapper in the world. You can't go to Megan Thee Stallion and convince Megan Thee Stallion she's not the best rapper in the world. You can't go to Beyonce and convince Beyonce she's not the baddest bitch alive. I'm sure Beyonce look at you like, excuse me, bitch. Make squeeze me, bitch. Squeeze me, bitch. Who ain't the baddest bitch in the world? I'm sorry, maybe I need to reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Beyonce Giselle Knowles. They ain't no sitting around acting like, oh, well, I'm okay. Beyonce, your vocals and you're just so amazing. Oh, I can hold a note. Like, no. Beyonce gonna put it in your face. Rihanna gonna put it in your face. Miss Selena gonna put it in your face. That they are who they are. They already know who that. They waiting on you to catch up. They already knew who they was. From knee high to a grass spot. They waiting on you to catch up. They waiting on you to get with the program. They waiting on you to understand that, nah, this bitch is bad. Nah, this nigga tough. Nah, that shit hard. Nah, they talented. Nah, they creative. Nah, they really, really, really that for real. So how long are you gonna keep playing humble? Or is your humbleness really a reflection of insecurity, and that's something you need to work on? Questions that need answers. I'm just saying. Thank you again so much, though, if you've gotten this far to with my video. I really appreciate it. My name is B, just in case you forgot from the beginning of this. Like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to grow our family over here. Drop down below in the description box. You can find me on my other platforms, or you can book a personal reading. My discount code is also there also. And yeah, I guess that's all of my recordings for today, so I'm done with YouTube content. So yeah, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. And until next time, my name is B, just in case you forgot from the beginning of this, and I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.